Hello, wonderful people. Right in this video, you will learn about signal management. We will learn about signal management. In forex trading, signal management is a crucial aspect that involves the handling, interpretation, and execution of trading signals. Trading signals are indicators or alerts that suggest potential entry or exit for a particular currency pair. Again, trading signals serves as indicators or alerts that suggest potential entry or exit point for a particular currency pair. So we have different types of signals and it can be executed by you or by an expert or a mentor or a robot. So types of signals, number one, we have signals generated by indicators. Signals generated by indicators. Number two, we have signals generated through proper technical analysis. Number three, we have signals generated through fundamental analysis. So these are basically three categories of signals types. So for the signals generated by indicators, we have different types of indicators developed by different people from different countries in the world. So we have different types of indicators. We have the RSI, it means the relative strength index. We have the MACD, we have the Bollinger Bands, we have the moving averages, and many more. Many more. So you can do more research on the different types of indicators we have. We have the triple exponential average, we have the awesome oscillator, we have the bull, we have the BW zone trade, we have the flame chart, we have the color candles daily, we have the custom moving average, we have the DEMA, we have the DMACA, DPU, envelope, force index, Fratas, Pharma, Gator, Aikenshin, Ikimoku Kinkiyo, we have Bill Williams, and many more. I mean, they are very enormous. Different types of indicators developed by different people. She get. So for the number two, we have the signals generated through proper technical analysis. And now we're talking about technical analysis, it's talking about you doing your own analysis yourself. It can be an expert doing it for you and then sending the signals to you. She get. In technical analysis, there are different ways to actually do technical analysis. When you say push a technical analysis, it's just a simple strategy developed by you, an expert, to trade any currency pair. You can decide to use Elliott wave analysis. Elliott wave analysis was developed by Ralph Elliott. You get. So it's part of the technical analysis that you need to master now to be successful in every where you find yourself in the forex market. So we have the different technical analysis. You understand? I've mentioned one for you. We have the Elliott wave analysis, we have the Fibonacci ratio analysis, we have the trend line strategy, we have the support and resistance strategy. So these are technical analysis you need to be familiar with. We have the candlestick, we have the price action, and many more others. So we have signals generated through fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is just talking about you using the present day report, the present day statistics to carry out your analysis. So you get. For example, in Nigeria, we know what the naira against dollar is saying or talking about. There's an increase in the naira. You understand? Naira value. Sure you get. Naira to USD to naira value. Sure you get. So these are the fundamental analysis you can actually use to trade. For example, if you are trading a currency pair like USD to naira, you can easily familiarize yourself with news. What exactly is happening? You watch the news, you read newspaper, you go online to research what is the current price of this, what is the current situation of the economy, is the price going to reduce or is going to keep increasing? So that's what we call fundamental analysis. You're trying to do your own research, you're trying to ask questions online. So you get that's fundamental analysis. So these are the basically three categories of analysis that we have. I'll give you an example like this. Buy cash 1000, TP at so and so. You understand? I can give you TP at so and so, and then I can say stop loss at 100 pips. TP means take profit, where you get to take a profit. So if I don't put any number, sometimes I can put buy cash 1000 at so number, TP at so number. I can even put TP1 at so number, TP2 at so number, SI at so number, using proper lot size of at least a minimum of 0.2. I'll give you lot size you're supposed to use. But to calculate the lot size you have to use on any account you have is I already explained it in the risk management section, how to manage your risk. But I'm just going to give you a little recap on it. So when it comes to signal management or when it comes to lot size management, your lot size, you know the lot size you have to use on a trade. Always don't use less than 20%. Yeah, not use less than 20%. Let's calculate it. For example, if I'm using a $30 account. I'm using a $30 account. My minimum lot size for boom and crash should be around 0.3. Should be around 0.3. Most especially boom and crash. The lot size calculation for boom and crash. 30 multiplied by 30 divided by 100. No. I made a mistake with that. Do not use less than, I think, 0.1%. I'm coming, let's calculate it right. Divided by 100. 0.03. Okay, that should be 0. That should be 1%. Yeah, not use less than 1%. 1%. If you are trading the boom and crash, not use less than 1%. So for a $30 account, you're expected to use 0.3 lot size or 0.2 lot size to be on the safer side. But if you are trading the volatility indexes and the likes, use a minimum lot size. Use the least lot size. Most generally, if you are trading on a very low account, there's a calculator for calculating lot size. It's online. I'll send you the link. Sure, you get. For volatility index, like volatility 75 now, the minimum lot size on it is about 0.001 or 0.005. So my advice, always use 0.001 if you're using a minimum. If you're using an account that is less than $100 for volatility index, sure you get. But for boom and crash index, so that's just the way it works. For volatility index, the minimum lot size you should use, this is your account size. If you're having $100, use at least a minimum of 0.05. Don't do more than yourself, or 0.01. Don't do more than yourself. There's under the risk management, I've already explained how to calculate your lot sizes based on your risk to reward ratio. You understand? If you are risking $1, for example, you want to risk $1 as your risk to reward ratio, then you're expecting at least you should expect at least a return of maybe $2 or $3. You understand? So that's just the way it works. I've already explained more details on the risk management section. So for this, as an example, I can say buy cash 1000 at so points, TP at so points, SI at 100 pips. You understand? So let me teach you how to do this on your MT5. So your MT5, if I say that you should buy at a particular point, or if I just say buy, if I say buy and I don't put this specific point, if immediately it is past 1 minute, do not enter that trade. If you enter it, it's going to be at your own loss. So that's just the way it work. But under the signal management section, I'm going to teach you how to enter a trade if the profit time is still long. For example, I can pick a trade. I can pick a trade at this particular point. Let's say I pick a trade at this particular point here. Let's say I pick a trade. I'm coming. Let me just raise this down. So it's I told you to pick a trade at this particular point. You understand? And then you are seeing the message when the trade is at this particular point. Sure you get. And then let's say my take profit is at this particular point. My take profit, let's say it is at this particular point. Yeah, I asked you to. Let's say I asked you to sell. Sure you get. I asked you to sell at this particular point, and you saw this message at this particular point. How do you enter a trade at this point? Because the TP is still long. You understand? If I ask you to take profit, it means that the market is still going down. Sure you get. How do you enter? Do you just go for a sell immediately, or you wait for something, or you do something else? Sure, I'm going to explain right in this video how to manage your signal on a chart. Sure, so if I ask you to take TP, I'm just going to explain very quick. If I ask you to take your profit here, and then you are seeing the message at this particular when the market is here, you're just seeing the message. How do you enter a trade? For boom, you understand? For boom, just make use of the indicator I've given to you. As simple as that. Make use of the indicator I've given to you. If I ask you to sell, it means that the market is currently at this particular point. You understand? It means that the market is currently at this particular point, and I ask you to go for a sell, and you are seeing the message when the market is here. You understand? And our target is for us to take profit at this particular point. Sure, you get. Just wait for something like this. You saw something like this, right? Just wait for something like that. Immediately you see something like that, then enter the market for a sell immediately. Sure, you get. Enter the market for a sell immediately. The market can fluctuate. Sure, you get. The market can fluctuate. It can go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this before it will reach there. But you definitely reach there. Sure, you understand? And also, there's something about the take profit also. If you ask you to take profit, you can decide to take your own profit here. Sure, you get. And that take on profit here because under the risk to reward ratio, under the risk management, I've told you how to manage your risk. Always take a profit very quickly. Don't be so selfish. Sure, you get. My account can be like $1,000, and I can decide to take my profit at this particular point. If you decide to copy me, you can run an account to loss. Sure, that's why, because the market can go against you. Sure, you get. The market can go against you. Sure, you get. Sure, you understand. So always take your profit very quickly. For example, for a $30, if I start with $30 and ask you to take profit at this particular point, let's say this particular point will give me, let's say if I'm using an $100 account, let's say my own target is like $20 or $50 for a particular trade. So my own advice is that if you have already seen like $5 or $3, exit the trade. Take it and exit the trade. Wait for the next signal. As simple as that. Wait for the next signal. That's just how to manage your own funds. That's just how to manage funds. Sure, guys. And for if you get the indicator I showed you, then I told you that if the market reach at this particular point, it will go for a sell. You understand? And take your profits here. Sure, you understand? You can set another distance under the RSI. I can set another 50. You understand? Under 50. You know, we said 92, 94, 91, and then we said 70. There was no 50 there before. Set 50. Take a profit at this particular point. You understand? Take a profit. If you go for a set, take a profit here. You understand? Immediately to reach this particular point again, go for a buy. You understand? Take your profit at this particular point. As simple as that. You get, then wait until it reach here. When it reach here again, go for a sell. Take a profit at this particular point again. You understand? So these are ways you can definitely manage your signals using the indicator strategy, because I told you there are many ways to generate signals. I can give you the signal as an expert. You can also generate the signal through the indicator help. Very, very simple. Very easy. Shakers, we all want to make December a very dirty one. You understand? I want to make money this December, so you need to pay attention to everything I've said so far. Shakers. So how do you manage signals? So if I'm giving you a particular point, you understand? Just like that particular point, I've not explained that part. How do you get these points? So I'm going to show you the points now. Shakers. And now let's say I ask you to enter a trade at this particular point. This particular point. Shakers. This particular point. So this particular point is currently at let's check it out using this arrow. You can use this arrow to check your points. This arrow that I'm tapping, I need to check where I ask you to enter. You understand? This particular arrow is at 1268. Let me mark it for instance, 12689.8217. Say I can ask you to enter a trade at 12689.8268217. So what you just need to do is to come over to this particular trade that's underneath here, then tap on this plus sign, then confirm the type of this thing you are dealing with. Confirm the type of this thing you are dealing with. We are currently at crash 500 index. Crash 500 index. So I'm not trading crash 500 index. If you observe that this chart is currently on boom 1000 index. Boom 1000 index. So I'm just going to come back here, click on it, then I'm going to click on this dollar sign. You understand? I'm going to click on this dollar sign, then go for my crash 1000 index. You can see that it has changed at the upper part. It has changed at the upper part. Then I'm going to use the lot size I want to use, which is 0.2. Then I'm going to tap on this market execution. Then I'm going to go for sell limit. Go for what? Sell limit. I'm going to tell you what a sell limit is now. Sure you get. So at this particular point, you can observe that the market is currently at this particular point. You understand? If I ask you to place a sell limit here, I ask you to place a sell around this place, it means that the market will still go up to touch this particular point and then go down. She understand? So that's what a sell limit means. It means that when the market reach here is coming down, we have something called the buy limit also. For the buy limit, it means that when the market reach maybe somewhere here, when it reaches here, it's going to go up. So that's what a buy limit is. And now under the sell limit, when you have your sell limit here, your stop loss should be around this side. It will be at the upper part of your sell limit, and the take profit will be at the downward part of your sell limit. For your buy limit, you can see this was the analysis I was actually talking about. I wanted to place the sell limit, because that was the observation I was talking about. So for me, I can decide to tell you, okay, go for a particular trade now. Like you probably go for a sell. You understand? That was the said. As I place a sell limit, we hit it, and then before you know, it start coming down, and then I'll be in good profit. So that's for that. So you can, if you don't want to use that, you can usually tap on this one to place your sell limit and your buy limit. You can see that when you place it up, it turns to sell limit. When you place it down, it turns to buy limit. So you can easily make use of that also, and you can easily see the symbol underneath this particular part. You can easily see this symbol here. You can see buy limit, SL and TP. You can easily set your SL and TP from there. So for my sell limit, I can decide to go for my buy limit around this particular point. You understand? If I ask you to sell limit at 12704 point something, just find it. You understand? Just find that point. You understand? Or find something lesser than it. You understand? Something. If I ask you to take your sell limit around this point, you can decide to come down or go above small. You understand? But basically come down small. You understand? If you don't get the point, but you can easily be seeing the point as it is moving. She understands. So you can easily come down small. She understand, depending on your risk she gets. So let's say I'm placing my own sell limit around this point. So I can easily tap on TP. I can easily tap on TP where I want to place my TP. If I ask you to place your TP around 1 2 instead of you typing, she understand. You can easily, if I ask you to place your TP around this point. Around this point. If I ask you to place your TP around here, you can decide to place your TP around this side. She understand. So I can take a profit very quickly and leave the market. But I'll teach you how to calculate the pips. I'll teach you how to calculate the pips right now. So for your SL, you can decide to place your SL at the frontal, at the longer side, but stop loss doesn't work on boom and crash. That's what they say. It doesn't work on boom and crash, most especially when you are dealing with spikes, something like sell limit. Under boom and crash, we have spikes that goes upward. We have spikes that goes upward. You understand? For example, let's say just like this spike now, let's say my market is coming down like this, and then I place a sell limit here. You understand? I place my stop loss here. If my spike goes up, that is the loss I'm going to lose. You understand? I'm going to lose up to this particular point if my spike immediately showed up, because in spikes doesn't look at your face. You understand? It doesn't look at your face. So sometimes I don't set stop loss when I'm dealing with spikes, unless when the market is going down, just like this. If it is going down and you place your stop loss, it hits your stop loss. Why? It is going up, going down step by step, or like spike that immediately shows up. So that is what the difference between it. Sure, you get. So that's that for that. Now, how do you calculate your pips? How do you calculate your pips? If you want to calculate your pips, just take your distance. For example, I can decide to place my own trade at this particular point here. You understand? So I can decide to just come over here. You understand? I look at the current market distance and calculate it up to my middle. I want to take my profit at this middle. So my pips is 24.88. My pips is 24.88. This smaller one, 24.88 is my current pip. You understand? And now to calculate the money you will be earning on this pip, multiply it by 0.2. As simple as that. 24.88 multiplied by 0.2. 24.88 multiplied by 0.2. That will be the profits I will be in. 0.2 times 24.88. So I'm going to be earning $4.976 on it. You understand? Now, how will I calculate it on the market chart? How will I calculate it on the market chart so that I will know where to place my stop loss? So I'm going to do the same point where exactly the market is. I'm going to take it down to 24.88. You understand? 24.88. Use your two hands you are going to use to be able to do it. You understand? 24.88. So I can decide to pick something lesser than it, like 23. You understand? So that I already know that this is where I will place my take profit. She gets. I didn't know that is where I'll place my take profit. Then I'm going to set my take profits there. As simple as that. You see that it's not very, very hard. It is very, very simple. Very, very simple. You can even set many trades down. You can set trades down. You can set your trades down. You can decide to set your trades down here. You still get. You can decide to set your trade down here. Now, if you want to set your trade down here, you can easily tap on this particular point. Come here. Then take it down so that you can set your trade down. Come in. Let me do it again. Place it here. Place it at somewhere here, then take it down. Do you understand? Take it down. That's 65.67. So this is how to generate signal. You understand? You can place your buy limit at 65.67. Go to your current chart. Go to your current chart. Go to your current chart. Drag it down to 64 point something. 64.67, Abby. So 64.67, 64.48 is somehow close. 64.59. So something like that. So that's where you place your buy limit. Immediately that the market will come down to that point before it goes up back. Sure you get. So I'm going to place my TP around this particular side. I'm going to place my buy limit rather on this particular side. So I'm going to do the same. You know, this is what we did here. Yes, I already calculated down here. So I'm going to place my buy limit here. Now my profit, I want my profit to be at this middle. So I'm going to do the same thing I did by taking that line, dragging it upward to check where it is, then dragging it from here also to check where it is. So that's where I will not put my profits. As simple as that. You understand? You don't have to stress yourself. Sure you get. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here again, place my distance around this side. That's 64 point something. You understand? I would have calculated from. I would have known where the point is around here. You understand? Let me do it again for you. 64.67. 64.67. 64. You can see that 64 is around 12631. So I would have write it down on my notes. So by the time I'm placing my buy limit, I will know what I'm doing. 1263 points. 12631. So that's where I'll place my buy limit. 12631. 12631. So I know that okay, this one I'm placing my buy limit. You understand? So my TP will not be somewhere around the middle. I can easily take this line to measure where from here to here, from here to this middle. From here to this middle is around 41.79. 41.7. I'm going to go to this buy limit, drag it up to 41.79. 41.79 means it's reaching around this side. 41.79. And that to go for 39. You understand? It's okay for me. You get. So that's where I'm going to place it. And that one is around 1267.6913. So I'm going to take it around this side. So I know that I'm placing my buy limit there. Then I'm going for my distance, using my distance, and then I'm placing my trade. As simple as that. It means that when it reaches this particular point, means that it's coming to hit that particular side. Shikena, you get. So these are ways you can easily set down your stops down. You understand? It will always hit the target. If it doesn't hit the target, it will come back to come and hit it. So that's just one simple tactics that I do. You can see that it is obeying it. It is obeying it. Some even extend. You get. Some even extend. You understand? Now we are dealing with spike under boom 1000. Always work on spike. Very, very advisable. Always work on spike. Always buy. Always buy when you are working on boom 1000. Buy. You understand? Buy. Always buy, because of the spike is always sweet. You get to earn more money faster with spike. You understand? But if you want to sell, I'm going to create another video on how to sell. You understand? Very, very simple also on how to sell. But always take a profit faster when you want to sell. Sure you get. So I believe you've been able to pick one or two things from this video. So if you have any further questions, just let me know and I will definitely give you a reply. So thanks for your time.